Hello students, today we are going to start with the next part, that is the evidences of evolution. First of all, we have seen the origin of life on the earth. Second, we have seen the theories of origin of life. Then after that we have seen the evidences we have to see. Now the reason of evolution we have seen, and after that we will see the evidences of evolution now. So what is the evolution of life? That right from the earlier time, from the time of origin till now, whether the organism is existing in the same structural and morphological characteristics. No, number of species, they underwent a number of changes in their body structure, in their morphology, the shape, structure, a lot of things, and after that now existing organisms, they are different from the origin, time of origin, that species were different from now. Now after that we have to see that yes, the numbers of species which is originating on the earth, they have some close relationship with the other species. So by which we can understand that yes, evolution had taken place. What are the evidences of evolution? We know that evolution had taken place, but how we will understand, how we will prove that evolution had taken place, right? So for that we will see, we have to find out some evidences that yes, evolution had taken place. This organisms, they are closer relatives. This organism, they have no common ancestors, and this ancestor had led to form this species, right? So for all those reasons we have to find out the evidences of evolution. So a famous example we have in the fossilized form. So first of all, we will see what are the evidences of evolution. See, the fossil records. Okay, so fossil record is a very important, and it is evident, and we have seen a number of fossils in different earth crust. Okay, in the different layers we have seen a number of fossil records. So what are the fossils actually? See, fossils are the preserved remains. Remember this definition of fossil as it is. The fossils are the preserved remains of the hard parts of the organisms, plants and animals, like bone, teeth, shell, wood, etc. in the rocks. Okay. So it's not like that the whole organism have to be preserved on the earth crust, okay, or maybe on the deeper rock, or maybe on the ice. Okay, it may be just a bone, it may be just a teeth, or it just need to be just maybe sometime it's just a print. Okay, suppose there was a fern, and fern that was an organic compound that completely get decayed, but the print on the fern that was suppose still intact on the rocks, so we will able to find that this is also a fossil, right? So this study of fossil, the branch of biology that deals with the study of fossil, is known as paleontology, and the evidences from the fossil is called as the paleontological evidences. Okay, so remember, what is the branch of biology that deals with the study of fossil? That is paleontology, right? Now just see that how in which region normally the fossil used to be seen. The fossils are generally found, if you see in our areas in Assam or in India, number of fossils are found, but if you see in Assam specifically or in the northeast region, the fossils, they are rarely been found, okay, or the fossils are not to be able to be found, okay, not able to be found. Reason is that the fossils, if something they are getting suppose submerged on the earth's surface due to high temperature and pressure, they are converted into fuel. Okay, so they are in the form of petroleum, coal, etc. So that's why they are known as the fossil fuel. Okay, but in a relatively dry environment where the temperature and pressure is corrected now so that the fossilized form can be present there. Those regions like in some areas of UP, Shivalik Hills, in the lower Himalayan plains, in those Gangetic plains, we can able to see a number of human fossils. Then in Africa, basically a number of fossils, human evolutions, all of the skull or fossils of human, they were found in the Africa, South America, America, and sometime in the Germany, in some areas of Europe also. Okay, so in those regions we are able to find a number of fossils. So where the fossils are found, in which position the fossils are being recorded, depending on that also we can able to find the age of the fossil. Okay, suppose you can see the number and the nature of the fossils in the early rocks. Okay, so the different rocks is going to have different the time, the age. Okay, different rocks, they are formed in the earlier time, whether it is the metamorphic rock or it is different rocks we have, right? So all those rocks, they have a definite age. Okay, if it is the rock of a newer age, the fossil is newer. If the rock where the fossil is being found, it is suppose very old, okay, from the earlier time or from the earlier era, then it is the older fossil. So from the nature of the rock or the age of the rock will determine in what time era or what time period the fossils were present on the earth surface. Next one is the distribution of fossils on the successive strata. Suppose we have seen these are the different strata. Different strata means layers. Okay, different layers of the earth. Okay, some of the fossils they are found here, some of the fossils are found here, some of the fossils are found here. Suppose I have given the term name A, B and C. What do you think, which is the newest fossil and which is the oldest fossil? The oldest fossil is this, which is submerged below, isn't that? So this is the oldest fossil, this is the middle, and this is the new fossil. So depending on which strata the organism is present, depending on that also we can able to find the age of the fossil. Okay, so these 2 points I hope you understand. Now after that, the missing links. Okay, now we are going to have 2 important points. One is called as connecting link, another is called as the missing link. The connecting link I have shown, maybe you have studied already in the animal kingdom. A number of species are here in between the mammal or in between the reptile and the bird and mammal, amphibia and reptile. Okay, in between coelentrates, ctenophores, then Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, number of species are having common characters of both the 2 classes, both the 2 phylums, right? So they are called as the connecting link. Same connecting link, if it is not existing now and they are found only in the fossil form, what we can call it, this is called as the missing link. Missing link means having the same common characteristics but of 2 different phylum or the classes or orders, anything. But if they are not existing now, they are found only in the fossil form, that is called as the missing link. Okay, missing link is the fossilized connecting link. Okay, that is called as the missing link. So this is one missing link, very famous missing link, is now preserved in London Museum. So that fossil is Archaeopteryx, which is found in the rocks of Cretaceous period. So we have a geological time scale. On that we have different eras, periods, epochs, etc. Okay, these are the time units, million of years. This is called as era. Eras are divided into periods. Periods are divided into epoch, like that. So this is found in one period, rock, that is Cretaceous period. I have told just now that the nature of the rock also we can able to find the age of the fossil. So we can able to understand that in the Cretaceous period, the Archaeopteryx organisms were there on the earth's surface. Okay, they were living, but due to some of the region, because nature did not select it, That's why this organism, or maybe due to any of the natural calamity, this organism completely get extinct, right? So this is the Archaeopteryx, which is a missing link between the reptiles and the birds. Okay, so which have some common characters of reptiles and some of the common characteristics of the birds also. So what are the reptilian characteristics? These are lizard-like. They have long tail, it's lizard-like, and it is going to have a long tail. Okay, next one, their bones are not pneumatic. Pneumatic bones means the bones which have the hollow space within. So these bones are not hollow. Okay, next one, jaws with teeth. The teeth are present but they don't have the jaws. Jaws are developing into the beak, which is the avian characteristics, but presence of teeth is a reptilian characteristics. Next one, the presence of caudal vertebrae. The vertebral column, which is forming now a long tail-like structure. This structures will have some vertebrae, and those vertebrae are called as the caudal vertebrae. You might have known, or you might have already found in the class, we have seen in the ape, in case of the class A, what we have seen that the last 3-4 vertebrae in case of the birds are fused to form only 1 or 2 vertebrae, that is called as the pygostyle. Okay, only one vertebrae is found, and this is called as a pygostyle. This is a characteristics of birds. But in case of Archaeopteryx, as it is a missing link between the reptiles and the apes, what we can say that here we can see this last tail-like structure which have the vertebrae. All of the vertebrae, they are present, they are not fused. So this is one reptilian characteristics. Now after that we have to see the avian characteristics. Okay, these characteristics are enough to show that they have some reptilian characteristics, right? After that, let's just see some avian characteristics. The whole body have feathers. Okay, so like the birds have the feathers, this organism also had feather. Next one, the jaws are modified into beak. They have a prominent beak. Okay. Next one, limbs are modified into wings. Okay, so they have wings. Next one, the fusion of the skull bones. The skull is just look like the bird or avian skull, because the skull have a different structure. The skull bones therefore fuse to form the structure skull. Okay, so all those cranial bones, they're fused in such a way that it is just looking like the skull of a bird. Okay, so this Archaeopteryx, which have the common characteristics, it's not like this picture. Okay, so this is a reptilian as well as the avian characteristics. Yes, they have the reptilian and avian characteristics also. Okay, so yes, these are all of the evidences, paleontological evidences we have to see. These are first one, a number of other evidences also we have to see, like embryological evidences, chemical evidences, morphological evidences, then organs, there are organs which are similar. All those things we will see in the next videos. So I hope you understand this video, this information about the evidences from the fossil record or paleontological evidences. Thank you.